We have all heard the saying that first impressions are important. When it comes to customer service and hospitality, it is what makes each company better than the next. First impressions are extremely important for any company or customer interaction. Some of my favorite quotes to pass on to those new to the field or to those in training are, "A firm, hearty handshake gives a good first impression, and you'll never be forgiven if you don't live up to it." P.J. O'Rourke. "It is only at the first encounter that a face makes its full impression on us." Arthur Schopenhauer. First impressions are the most lasting. Proverbs. And you never get a second chance to make a first impression. Andrew Grant. These help remind us that our initial interaction with the customer is very important. Although the initial impression is important, every interaction with a customer or guest is equally important. Each positive interaction will bring a customer back, but the very first negative interaction can prevent the customer from returning. There are many great acrostics out there. The two that I find helpful are great and service. Great stands for greet all customers and make them feel welcomed. Respect cultural and other personal differences. Evaluate and clarify customers' expectations. Address and respond to customers' needs. And thank and verify that needs have been met. Service stands for customer, friendly, support, innovative, positive, precise, and timely. If you follow these two acrostics, you will be sure to make a great impression. Doing whatever it takes to make the guest or customer happy is your job. Whether the guest or customer is treating you poorly or not, you should always remain cool, calm, and collected. Focus on the guest's needs and not how they're treating you. After all, an angry customer or guest is not upset at you, but they are upset with the situation. Some of my favorite quotes to remember, especially when interacting with difficult customers, are, "The customer doesn't care how much you know until they know how much you care." Damon Richards. Get closer than ever to your customers. So close that you tell them what they need well before they realize it themselves. Steve Jobs. And customer service is not a department, it's everyone's job. Anon. These three quotes define hospitality and customer service. It's putting the guest above everything else. Angry customers and guests can be very difficult to interact with. Some of them may even use profanity and call you names. It's important to remain calm and handle the situation with dignity and respect. Remain professional and work through the customer's issue. Make sure that they understand that you are there to help them and that you will take care of their issues in any way you can. Since servicing the customer takes priority, there are several steps that you need to be made aware of. They are: actively listen to the customer, don't interrupt the customer, anticipate the customer's objections or questions, be sensitive to the knowledge of others, be mindful of what you say and how you say it, use positive statements, tell the customer what you can do, not what you cannot do, and keep the customer informed, especially if it's taking time to help them. When you finish with the customer should have had an excellent experience. Leaving the customer with an excellent experience makes it more likely the customer will return, and it makes it more likely that the customer will pass on positive reviews for both the business and the employee.